Hi, join me in welcoming Jenny Gonzalez, who is a Spanish medical interpreter with LanguageLine and very highly regarded among her peers. Hi, Jenny, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
I'm great. I just want to ask you some questions and anxious to hear what you have to say. So let's get started. How long have you been an interpreter?
I have been a telephonic interpreter for 8 years with LanguageLine part-time.
And how was your role as a Spanish interpreter been changing over this challenging time of the COVID-19 pandemic?
My role as an interpreter has not really changed, but certainly 2020 etched in my mind the importance of being more patient, empathetic, and compassionate, because you never know who's at the other end of the call, whether it's a father who is confined in their garage, explaining their COVID symptoms on a contact tracing call, or a person who just lost a loved one in death.
You know, Jenny, you're quite seasoned, experienced, and talented. I'm wondering, have you interpreted for any telehealth sessions?
Yes, and I still get those calls. And it was very interesting at the beginning, where you can sense all the uncertainties from the patient because they're not being present. And aside from that, they have to prepare a device and they don't know how to use technology. So helping them make them feel comfortable and at ease. For example, using word picture words to explain the settings icon as a gray cog, in their language that they can understand. Or when we're waiting for something to download, a circle that is going round and round, makes them feel that, we are going to support them every step of the way. And it's certainly a good start for a telemedicine call.
Jenny, as you know, we're all united in our goal to provide a better patient experience. Can you think of a specific time in your career that you personally helped improve the patient experience?
I remember this call where a social worker was calling this lady who is actually from another country, but she was in the hospital room with her child. And the lady seemed shy, but towards the end of the call, the social worker asked, have you eaten? And she said, no. And who knows how long she had been there. But she explained that she had only been able to grab a donut and water in the hallway on her way to the room. And the social worker said, I'm going to make sure that you get a tray of food as well. The lady was so grateful, relieved, because she had nobody that could help her. And she had not been able to convey this information to the medical staff on duty in a dignified way. So that made me very happy to have been able to bridge that communication.
Tell me, Jenny, what's the best part of your job as an interpreter?
I really enjoy the ending of the call or the closing, where even though sensitive information or complicated information, medical information was provided to the patient or the parents dealing with a child maybe with Fragile X syndrome or Marfan or genetics information, that they had to make an informed decision. But towards the end of the call, they turn to the doctor and say, I understood. Thank you. Thank you for explaining in such a detailed way. And thank you, interpreter. So that makes me feel very satisfied that I was able to do the best in my job, but also to know that I included that human touch.
Well, just as you enjoy the end of an interpreting session, I'm sure that our audience is sad that our session today is coming to an end. So thank you very much for being with us. We appreciate everything you do for our clients, for their patients, and for the entire LanguageLine Solutions community. So thanks again, and please stay safe and take care.
Thank you.